This ominous footage shows the final moments, just moments before the president of Iran did suffer a fatal helicopter crash. But there's way more to this story than what you're being told. A very strange coincidence that it just happened to be the one helicopter of the three that did end up crashing. The other two made it safely to destination. How exactly does that add up? Because it wasn't just the president of Iran that was on that helicopter. It was also the foreign minister. It was the governor of Eastern Azerbaijan. It was Tabriz Iman. It was the pilot, the co-pilot, crew chief, head of security, bodyguard, and now we're seeing the first vice president, Mohammed Mokhbar, next in line for succession. It does seem weird how oftentimes throughout history, people who vehemently oppose Israel and don't want them to continue to do some of the things they're doing often end up mysteriously losing their life. So why is that? Is Israel responsible for this? A lot of people are talking about direct energy weapons, and as you take a look at the crash site, you do see some very strange coincidences. Why are some pieces fully together whereas other pieces are totally shattered? Why is it they were supposedly able to recover the bodies of some of the people in the crash and it does seem like they're almost fully intact? How is that even possible considering the nature of the crash? It certainly doesn't look like just a typical crash. Now, we saw what happened with Kobe Bryant. I hate to bring that into this because it's a completely different story. However, it is both a helicopter crash, and in that case almost everything was fully disintegrated, yet in this case it seems to be a lot of things are still together. How could that possibly be the case? It doesn't seem to add up, unless of course a strange method for taking down this helicopter was used, or even so much as a radar jamming signal. That's all it would take to cause it to hit into a mountain. It would likely be at a much lower speed if it was in fact some sort of jamming weapon that was used, because then it would not require some sort of impact in order to cause the helicopter to go down at a high speed. So that right there is what I'm going to be investigating further. Clearly there's a lot more to the story than we're being told. Foul play should absolutely be suspected, even though most major news agencies are reporting that there was no foul play. Of course they are, as their job is to just try to push the status quo. But if we actually take a look at things from the perspective of someone who is always asking questions, then you start to see where all the holes in the story are, and I'm sure very soon we'll be able to put together some pieces and get to the bottom of this. I'm Matt Wallace, and I'll see you in the next video.